Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to startest your day with all the news, reviews and things you never knew you needed to know. In today's show, we've got a good one for you today. We've got a woman who was surprised that she was to find out that she was no longer alive. And of course, we have the first part of a story about men that the press are calling the banana hunters. Yes, indeed. Find out what the hell went on when Lord Mustard and I go out super sleuthing in the mystery of the Beeston Bananas. Yes, indeed. Do please stick around for a good one. Right here, of course, on Coffee at the Manor. Good morning to you. I hope you are well, my little McNuggets. How are you out there? It's very good to see you this Monday morning, right here with you. So let's have a little hello to a couple there in the chat. We do have our Lord Koala. Good day to you, sir. We have Lady Venus in there. Good day to you. We got Lord Mustard's up in there as well. He's actually sort of at work, so he's going to be hopefully joining us along the way if he can. So it's a good one. So yes, indeed, it's been a hell of a weekend. I've got a few little tales to spend with you, and I have a special report. Yes, indeed, a special report, part one. I might add of a special report just for you, and you get to see it first right here before I post it at some point very, very soon. Now, if you are new to the Manor, welcome. How are you? Please do make sure you like, subscribe, and flick buttons and press switches and twiddle some knobs and all that fun stuff for me, please. So we're going to hurtle into a different story because I'm not intending to spend the whole episode talking about this, even though I could. I think I could do an hour right now, and I think Mr. Mustard might be nodding his head. Yes, sir. Yes, we certainly could. Now, I'm actually dressed like the intro for once, which is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I do have more than one suit. I promised you that. I do promise. So, should we hurtle on? Let's see what's happening. So, of course, we're going to start off with a delightful story. Which sort of caught my eye and we quite like here, is that a woman was surprised after being declared dead. Yes, that would be somewhat startling, wouldn't it? Yes, but I didn't know this. When did this happen? Why was I not notified? Yes, Nicole Polino discovered she's registered as deceased, saying the development really messes up my life. I imagine so. Yes, finding out that you are suddenly not of this mortal coil could be problematic. And here she is, clearly tearful, as you would be, to find out that did she have any insurance is the first question. Somebody might have, picked up a little package, but who knows? But anyway, yeah, she's tearful as she describes the impact of being declared dead. Bless her, though. Bless this poor woman. She's spoken of her anguish as she was mistakenly declared dead. So Paul and Nicole of Gaithersburg in Maryland made the discovery after applying for a new driver's license. She said she was left frightened and surprised as a text informing her that she was officially dead popped up in the Maryland Auto Vehicle Administration System thing. Yes, very complicated, I'm sure. Yes, it appears that I'm deceased, she told NBC4 Washington, part of Sky News' US partner network. That needed explaining. We didn't need to know that, did we? Anyway, so I got a little frightened. I'm not going to lie, she said, and surprised because I'm alive. I'm here. I know I am. I think, therefore, I am. Yes, perhaps, or not, as that case may be. Bless her, though. I mean, you would be horrified. And I'm not quite sure who you would call to rectify that. I mean, it's not a criminal act because clearly you're still alive. So, therefore, I mean, who do you call? The coroner? Excuse me? Whoever you've got in there is not this person here. You know, I once received a phone call from somebody. My poor cat passed away, and so I went to bury said poor cat, and unfortunately during the night, I do believe something had dug up poor cat. Because I got a call from a different vet in a different town telling me my cat had just been found hit by a car. Nope. No. My cat was clearly put down sort of with euthanasia miles away. It's very sad. No. It's been hit by a car. And I said, no. Euthanasia. No. And we argued over the cause of death of my cat. But there you go. That's that. Anyway, so yes, officials then informed Ms. Polino that she could not renew her license because you're dead. Sorry, you can't. You're not allowed to. Again, who do you call? Who do you call for that? Yeah, but Ghostbusters can't bloody well help you, can they? Yeah. So before she received a letter from the Internal Revenue Service describing her as a deceased taxpayer. So do you still pay tax after you've gone? This is another development I'm hoping is just horrific in sound. Health insurance, of course, yeah, for the mother and her 3 kids was cancelled. Oh my God, prompting a stream of medical bills and leaving her unable to get her inhalers she needs for her asthma. Oh God. This really messes up my life, Polino said before breaking down in tears. It really affected me a lot. It affected my health, my mental health. Yes, so basically it was a typo. She received a call from the Social Security officials who told her the mistake was a result of a typo. According to the representative, a funeral home tried to report someone else but got a digit wrong in her Social Security number. Wow, was it that strong? Wow, that's careless. 1 digit though, I mean, how many people might have had that and then just taken advantage of the situation? I mean, yeah, interesting. So the Social Security Administration told NBC4 Washington something about some other network and blah blah blah. Its records were highly accurate. yeah, really accurate. They're so accurate. Yes. And less than 0.33% of more than 3 million deaths reported they received annually were later corrected. But the thing is, like a third, like a third of a percent. It's still a lot of people right there, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, suggesting around 10,000 each year was wrong. So that's high. Is that high? Is that the threshold for highly accurate things? Fair enough. This happens almost on a daily basis. Attorney Joseph McClelland, who took all the L's in his name, previously told the network the impact is worse impact than can have on your credit report. Yes, of course, I meant to say. Yes. Let's see. She then received a letter from the Social Security Administration saying the mistake had been corrected and that she was now officially alive again. Wow, look at that. I wonder if she had some sort of near-death experience along the way. But there you go. It's an up and down story, isn't it? You feel very, very sorry for this poor lady. And I hope she was remunerated for her troubles. Yes, absolutely. Now, on to other strange matters. Why don't we talk about some bananas? Now, you may recall in previous coffee at the mornings that we've had, we covered a story about some mystery bananas arriving in Beeston, which now actually have their own Google thing. You can literally put plate of bananas now into Google, and it will take you to the spot we were at. So it's an established story. We're not, it's no new ground. But surprising, though, how popular this story has become. Yes, so I'm going to explain it in a slightly different way. I've got a very special report that I'm going to be playing for you, which is a couple of chapters of what's going to be the longer form version of this whole escapade and what on earth kind of happened. So yes, I'm going to pass us over to myself. And of course, Lord Mustard. And do please, if you haven't already, and if you haven't, let me pop this one up. Do please go and visit Mustard's YouTube channel. He's popped his first video up. I really want him to do great. So if you could go over there and show him some love and show him some views and some eyeballs, that would be fantastic. It's really good stuff. It's not the same as me. It's different to me. But if you like me, you like him. It's very much, we're of the same palette sort of thing. So I am going to cruise on. I'm going to say quickly into the comments there, quickly. Good morning, Michelle Lieberluna. Oh my goodness, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. How the devil are you? Good morning to you. Loving the dog in the picture. We're big animal lovers here at the Manor. Very, very good. We had a few more things as well. We're handing hints for Faker and Death. Oh, and then there he is. We do have Mustard in there. Hey, good stuff. Thank you, Mustard. Thank you. Yes, do please hit the like button and see what you are. So I'm going to pass this over to here, and hopefully, please, internet, do me okay today, please. And I'll be back in 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
Yo, son, you balding at 21. Your hairline running like it's all done. Mirror showing a scalp, it's no fun. DNA handed you a low blow done. Son, you balding.
So anyway, Lincolnshire. Also, the home, of course, or the secondary home of Dick Turpin. Is it? The notorious highwayman. Yes. He used to mess around in Essex, and then he accidentally killed this guy. And thought, better not hang around. So he disappeared then up to Lincoln, to Sutton, I think, where he then decided he was setting up his own butcher and pie shop. And they didn't really know. They're not quite sure where it was. They're kind of like not sure where his grave is. But they've decided that they're going to build a very nice new hotel. Yes. So Dick Turpin comes from there. Isaac Newton, of course, was born and raised in good old Lincoln. I never realised where up this way was quite so interesting. You know, you've got Nottingham Forest, of course, as well, which isn't that far away. With old Robin and Dick Turpin, Robin Hood. I mean, you've got all the greats come up here.
More likely to drive past the big Tesco.
Right.
Really hot.
Local leisure centre, just cheap, change the lampposts. I love how in your imagination there was a timesheet. It was all very organised. Someone somewhere had got their spreadsheets out. Yeah, I like that. It's also the place of the first police woman. The first police woman was in Lincolnshire. Yeah. Someone needs to make tea. These sandwiches make themselves. Yeah, should just be the end of this road. Straight over these and keep going.
I'm guessing Abbey Road goes.
Continue to the other side, yeah.
We came down this side.
Yeah, this is where I got lost when I was looking at it online. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know. I was furious to do it at the same time. It's up this. Up there. It's this corner here.
There's the church! Oh my goodness! This is like so exciting. Why is there anything there now? No, nothing there at the moment. They've trimmed the bush.
So it's what? 20 to 8 at the minute.
20 to 8. Right. Let's take a walk. Let's go there, shall we?
My name is Mustard Yellow, and I'm coming to you from the scene of Abbey Road in Nottingham. The site where, on the 2nd of every month, a plate of bananas appears right on this very corner. We're very interested in this story and have decided to investigate it to the best of our abilities on a very cold winter night. So after canvassing the streets, we may have a lead. We've had the names given to us by several locals walking the streets after being interrogated by us, very politely, of course. Several of these members of the public have thrown one of their own under the bus. And we are looking now for a...
They are close together, aren't they? I think we'll be alright, but you know. There's the view. Lovely.
There we are. Ta-da! And there's Jay's shirt.
Indeed.
In the shadowy streets at midnight, when neon lights flicker with spite, a detective's heart feels the bite of secrets hidden from sight.
Nottingham, Abbey Road, Bananas. 2nd of each month, same place every time. Locals seem conversational by any standard, though many of those we interrogated seem to agree at least on a potential subject. So she is described as a dog walker, a regular in the area. We are at a loss. Without any further availability of evidence, we have retired to our abode for the night.
With a whisper walks by, eyes that promise but lips that lie. He can sense the danger line. In this game one must say goodbye.
That's a lot of bananas.
Yes, indeedy, the plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. There will be part 2 and more chapters of that as we go. I do hope you like that. A little bit different for you there. A little bit of telling some stories as we go. Thank you. Yes, wasn't that just? Wasn't it delight? Thank you for joining us as much as you could there, Mr. Mustard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I hope you enjoyed that little thing. So there will be more to that, but before we go anywhere, of course, we have made it into the press. So I'm going to pop over to one of those now and show you one of the delights that is over here on the on MSN. Delightful. And here we are. Yes, meet the banana hunters. Of all the names that we could have picked up to go there, banana hunters. Yes. I think that's, yeah. You enable your safe search before you put that into Google, don't you? But yes, when we were talking to the sort of interviewee person, wasn't it, Phil? And it was delightful fella. The guy with him from, I think it was from BBC Nottingham, he had a really weak handshake. So, he wasn't so fun. But yes, this Phil fella, liked him a lot. Fantastic. Phil Campbell, there's no reason why this man would be probably watching this. If you are, Phil, good job on that article, young sir. Fantastic. Went everywhere, didn't it? Good man. Well done. Yes, let's have a read, shall we? Look, isn't this great? I sit here and read the news, and today we get to read the news, and it's about us. Fantastic. And here we are. It's a really nice article, actually. I really love how this is written. So I'm going to share this with you because it's a lot of fun. Here we are. Now, you see, the problem was we were actually on our way home. We thought we'd just drop off there really quickly. And there were some people there. We thought, go and have a look, talk to these people, see if they know anything about anything. And yes, so I'd actually take it. I got cold. I get cold. So I'd put my hoodie on. I'm really disappointed because this is the bloody pitch that went out. Damn it. I would have been wearing the typical greyish suit that I seem to appear in frequently. As I say, I promise I have more suits. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, wasn't that lovely? That was, yeah. So this is what happens when Mustard and I go and have a little jaunt. So we're going to be bringing you much more of this, and there's much more to this story to come, which is going to be fantastic for you. I really do think. Anyway, so onto this lovely little story here about these Delightful men. Here we are. Here, love this. It's this is an introduction I never thought I'd write. I love that as the first line of the article about us. What a brilliant, lovely first line. But on a visit to a Nottingham street corner, made famous by the appearance of a plate of bananas on the 2nd of each month for the last year, I ended up meeting 2 real-life banana hunters. Yeah, we need a theme tune. Banana hunter. Oh, no, don't sample that. Hoping to solve the mystery that has gripped the nation. In fact, there was somebody, I've had somebody in Lanzarote had spoken to somebody. So yeah, this does travel. It is fantastic. What a delightful story it is, though, about the bananas and the mystery. I just love it. I love this story to death. That's why we had to, because that was the thing. You see, we're not actually looking to necessarily catch banana person. But we would just like to understand. We would just like to understand. Feed us with your knowledge. Perhaps we might learn something. You never know. So I have some new theories, actually, which I might share should we have time. But there's been some intriguing developments in perhaps a bit of lore as to why this might have come about. Anyway, so let's crack back to here. So here we are. So I ended up meeting 2 real life banana hunters. Yes. And it says, yes, you did read that correctly. See, we are the one that you put on at the end of the news, isn't it? And finally, these couple of weirdos went looking for bananas in the middle of the night because they just wanted to understand. Yeah, I mean, who is it's like who's the arsehole story, isn't it? Who's the weirdo? Is it us, or is it banana person? Who knows? So then he goes on. Let me get you up to speed. Over the last 12 months, a plate of between 15 to 20 peeled bananas has been appearing on the corner of Abbey Road and Windsor Avenue in Beeston on the 2nd day of each month. Nobody knows why. The tale has even reached the attention of the national news with Greg James and Sarah Cox. They're sort of pretty big. If you've not heard of them, if you're not over this side of the puddle, they're pretty big people. I don't know who you compare it to, of Radio 1 and Radio 2, good. Discussing the topic on their show. Fantastic. And seeing as my name was on the rota for February the 2nd, it was my chance to head down to the site and see what all the commotion was about. Upon arriving at the location, via some quiet side roads, it's a nice little area, actually. In fact, it is a beautiful place. Do please enjoy Nottingham and the surrounding areas. What a lovely little area. I've never been there, but I'm quite happy to move there. What a delight. My friend's house is lovely, and the people there are lovely, and people are nice. People are nice in the shops. Like you walk, I walked out, I don't know, I had to go into a particular vapor shop, and they were nice. Everywhere, people were nice. It's just such a nice place. Anyway. So, it didn't, upon arriving, it didn't take long until 2 brilliantly engaging individuals had showed up. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Checks in the post, son. Thank you. Good man. Luke Roberts and Jay Brewer. I mean, Mustard and Lukan, of course. Otherwise known as Lord Lukan and Mustard Yellow. Luke was in a white hoodie, cargo trousers, hooped socks. Yeah, I did have these stripy socks on. Yeah, I did look pretty startling, I think. and only what he could describe as off-road Converse. I suppose they are. I suppose you might call that. That is quite a healthy Converse, isn't it? He described as an off-road Converse, so we'll take that. While Jay was sporting a plum suit, contrary to his alias. See, good. See, he knows. He understands. Complete with a patent orange pocket square to match his shirt and black sunglasses. See, we didn't just bring you the news. We brought you some style at the same time. You know, Columbo. He had his jacket thing. All the good detectives all are dressed very well, don't you think? You can't just go. I mean, in fact, there's a moment coming up where I have a moment with a young man from, what was he, LBC or something like this. Touch condescending. So, and there's a little, you might enjoy that too. That's fun. Anyway, the whole conversation, we recorded that too. So brilliant. We even bumped into a guy who sort of came to be a ceramics enthusiast to talk about the bowl while we were there. My friends, it was the strangest of weekends. I wish I actually had filmed more of it. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. Anyway, They both had equally impressive yet vastly different beards. Yes. Do you know, I did groom mine before I went, so this is good. The duo who appear on the 2-year-old. It is nearly 2. It is. Can you believe it? Lord Lukan channel thing is nearly 2. I know, unbelievable. Anyway, had travelled down from Lincoln and Berkshire and believed they were close to cracking the banana-based case. We came up here around 7 last night, and there was nobody here at that point, so we spoke to a couple of neighbours, and that's when they started giving us names, said Luke. Yeah, isn't that weird? I'm reading my own voice and I think, bizarre. So we went away, back to our hotel room, and we thought we'd wait around until midnight, maybe 2 o'clock-ish, and then go down and see if anything had happened. Then we saw online that bananas were there, so we jumped back in the car, and we came back. I know, isn't he so lovely? Yeah, the writer just he was such a lovely guy too. He was really engaged and just a nice. I imagine he's a good kind of guy. You think, yeah, do you know, if you had to leave your kids with somebody, he'd leave your kids with him because he just seemed nice. Yeah, but not like too nice, not like weird nice. Just a good guy, just a good guy. Not enough of a good man, and he'd feel like one. Better not turn out to be Summers. Lord Lukan endorses weirdo for crazy actions. Anyway, so where were we? Yes, Jay, who acts as a fact checker and an information gatherer on the channel, added all the reports have said the bananas turn up on the 2nd of each month. So hence we are expecting to come back through the night. But whoever it was dumped them here at 10:30. So it threw everybody off. Yes, indeed, they appeared early. Throwing everybody off, and you know, then it sort of, well, is the correct bananas? Then this is a whole other thing. We will get to was it a hoax banana thing? Herrings of the reddy maroon variety. So let's keep going, shall we? So the anomaly in this month's the thing is, we don't actually know it's an anomaly exactly. I mean, it's just, if we be just slightly critical, we don't know it's an anomaly. It's just nobody's ever really paid it this much attention before. So, you know, the finer detail of it, I think, is just what hasn't gone, you know, because clearly they find it on the Tuesday because the person puts it out like late on the Friday, clearly. Anyway. So a day earlier than usual. Yes. Well, it's about an hour and a half. Earlier than usual, 2 hours. When I arrived at the scene, I was informed that bananas had been removed before 8 a.m. in the morning. I've got a theory about that too. Oh my! Do you know that this story just keeps on giving? I will give you more information about that too as we go. Part 2. Oh my goodness me! Stay tuned. Anyway, the pair explained they weren't sure if the recent offering bananas were part of the wider story or a hoax, and they didn't think it was anything to do with religion. Yes, indeed. I go on to talk about that now. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so since we've been speaking about it, we've been sat there in a hotel room. Let me explain about the bit with our with the puzzles. It says, I said it's completely wrong. Anyway, the pair's enthusiasm for the weird and wonderful was evident to see, and they explained why they were drawn to this story in particular. Luke said, "It's great, it's fantastic, it's so silly as well." That's something I say. I can tell I said that. That's the thing. It's like a silly adventure, and it's harmless and it's fun. Yeah, you know, just go and have an adventure. Yes, and we hadn't had an adventure in ages, and so why not go and have an adventure? We all go and have an adventure. And then share notes. Yes, that'd be fantastic. Lukan and I quite like this. Lukan and I have a long history of being silly. Yes. Basically turning up places just because we think it'll be fun. The only difference is I grew up. Luke laughed at his partner and said he had no plans to do so either. See, the thing is, this is actually what happened. You know, it's not like they're not selling us off as kind of weirdos that sort of turn up places. We haven't kind of like become the weird bit of the story. So I'm really pleased. What a nicely written article. There's another one, but I'm not going to go into the other one. The other one is a bit more broad. Anyway, Luke finished off by saying the bananas are just the latest mystery. Hopefully it'll be the one that sets us off. There are all these amazing mysteries. Oh my goodness, there is the time. Oh my goodness. If there's food or weirdness left lying around, we'll be there. What a line. If there's food or weirdness left lying around, we'll be there. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we'll do some t-shirts or some mugs or something for that, should we? Fantastic. I love that. The partners left with smiles on their faces and their vigor about such a bizarre story brought one to mind. The mystery might not yet be solved, but I know who I'd be putting my money on to solve it. Yeah, or something. Yeah, some sort of big tune. Woo! Yeah, so what a delight. What a delight. There you go. So there is more to come. And now my entire feed is probably packed with banana stories, which is great. Fantastic. I'm now going to be living in banana hell for the next little while. So anyway, there you go. That is today's show. I need to disappear off and become dad man. Again, as always. So I do hope you'll join us again tomorrow for more news, reviews, and things you never knew you needed to know. Right here at Coffee at the Manor. So thank you to all of you in the chat there, all of you that sat through and did that. Thank you big time to Mr. Mustard again. Do please go play him some love somewhere if you please could. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Hello to all the people that watch and didn't manage to get up like they used to. All you GSPs and sparkly jump rope queens and all you Nirvana people. If I forget you, I forget you. Thank you. I will. I pull it open and I'm sort of, mildly unappealing. So anyway, right, I'm off. Have a very good day. Be very good. Go have an adventure. Plan an adventure. Just talk about having an adventure. Get the endorphins going. And I do really hope I will see you very soon. I'll be back tomorrow. More videos coming out. I will bring the reality stuff. I promise. I'm not just going to be doing this. But I've been a bit busy, as you can tell. So as always, do please stay beautiful. Love to my three. And you take care of yourself.